I am so pleased to be here this afternoon to begin the program to present the first ever IWMF Leadership Award. When the board and the staff got together to first talk about creating this award to be given each year to a person or an organization that demonstrates an unusual commitment to promoting responsible and innovative leadership on the part of women, it was clear that the Bank of America, and Anne Finucane in particular, would be a contender, not only because of her longtime steadfast belief in the IWMF, which you just heard about from Cynthia, but also because of her work bringing women to the forefront of the work that she does. Anne has worked for almost 2 decades at the bank, where she directs the company's communications, policy engagement, and public affairs. She also manages the bank's social responsibility program, which underwrites a number of industry-leading initiatives for investment in human potential. The Bank of America has several programs, including its Global Ambassador Forums, which are held in Brazil, Singapore, India, South Africa, and Haiti, among other places, aimed at creating effective women leaders around the world by connecting them with mentors and much-needed resources. The support these programs provide are intended literally to change women's lives by empowering them personally and economically. In addition, through its partnership with the Sherry Blair Foundation, the Bank of America has enabled more than 400 women small business entrepreneurs to connect to mentors for insight on how to build their businesses, how to develop communications and advocacy skills that will help them advance. The values they promote mirror many of our values at the IWMF: sharing resources, sharing experiences, cultivating expertise, training for growth, and building a foundation of support for women everywhere. Anne is receiving our inaugural Leadership Award today. Not only does she embody the qualities of a strong leader herself, but she fosters programs that give others the tools to lead. Please join me in welcoming and honoring Anne Finucane.
Thank you, Judy, and good morning or good afternoon to everybody. I'd like to begin by congratulating all of the other the important recipients, Nachiba, Bopa, and Edna, and in her absence, Noor. You are inspirational to all of us. I know you know that. We've told you that, but believe me, you can feel the energy in the room, that your personal courage is truly an inspiration to all of us, and it's just extraordinary. I have just 2 very brief things to say. One, that in my dealings with IWMF, which began with Alex Trower, who's now at Estee Lauder, but was with Bank of America 8 years ago, and a meeting that we had with Judy, we were so inspired by the work that IWMF does that we truly wanted to be a part of it. But that inspired something else. So Judy is a force unto herself. She's a good friend. She's been a mentor to me over the years, but her enthusiasm for IWMF was intoxicating for us. And so what began as a sponsorship did then blossom into real programs within our company, that we would set up a program with Vital Voices and a Global Ambassadors program, that we would come together with Sherry Blair and the Sherry Blair Foundation, and that we would set up 40 different chapters of mentoring programs within our own company. Now, what we're doing, I know, is being done at other companies as well, but it's the kind of work that you do that inspires us to mentor women, to sponsor women, to help them go forward, to encourage a free society. And so that's just the second thing I would like to say. These stories that you will hear today are incredible. I mean, they're just incredible. But without these sorts of stories, without this sort of courage from these kinds of women, there can be no free press. Therefore, there will be no free societies, there will be no thriving communities, and for those of us in business, therefore can be no successful and transparent economy. So we have a vested interest beyond the inspiration in a very practical way of caring deeply about your movement forward. So thank you very much on behalf of the bank and myself. I appreciate it.